serious. You can't tell me you ain't got no vagina. The vagina is a muscle.
Kitty, you make it sound.
Don't interrupt me. Let me finish. The vagina is a muscle, and it's just like this. If I go in the gym and I work out for a number of months, this shit right here won't be flashing. The vagina is a muscle. Y'all need to have Kegel exercise. They ain't got
All your jobs remain the same. See, you make it sound like all y'all. This is what kills me.
Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? You are tuned in to War of the Roses with your girl, Kiddy Saints and 05.
You know what it is.
How's it going, friend?
It's going well.
Good.
It's going very well, my friend.
Sipping tea.
I must say, we had a rather interesting morning together.
Very interesting. I sound like them little kids. They can't say the word. Very interesting.
Exactly. It was definitely an interesting morning we had. And we shall move on. That said, now on Kitty Pink Radio,
Yes.
War of the motherfucking Roses.
So, today, if you read the caption.
Now on Kitty Pink Radio.
So, I'm sick of you. If you read the caption, you know what this conversation is about. For those of you tuning in that didn't pay attention to the caption or none of that, let's read it. It says, why do you keep spinning the block? After a breakup, you think moving forward is the best decision. However, some of us found ourselves right back in the arms of the ones who've hurt us. Why are you pursuing? And vice versa. Why do you keep going back? Pull up. Let's break this shit down. Make sure that if you are on the feed that you are sharing. I need you to share as many times as you possibly can. And for those of you who have an YouTube account, go on over to YouTube and holler at us too. So, we hear people say this all the time. I'm spinning the block. Man, niggas always spinning the block. You know, it's almost as if it's brag worthy for some people.
It is.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty proud of the fact that I've had every last one has spun the block or wanted to be friends, wanted to be cordial, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
What is spinning the block? What is spinning the block? Let's break it down. What is spinning
look at what you did. Look at what you did. Look at what you did. Rewinded the clock. You were trying to you trying to rewind the clock. Counterclockwise.
Why would you go? Why would you go back?
Dude, why does anybody go back?
Why would be reasons? Y'all make sure y'all participating in this conversation down in the comments. We really want to know what y'all think. We want to know y'all opinions too. It's easy for us to get up here and give our opinions. That don't always mean they wrong or right. So y'all share y'all opinions. Like why would y'all spin the block? Has anybody out there spin the block? Have you spun the block 4 or 5?
Everybody has, and the reason why we do it is
say no. Have you? This conviction time, nigga. Have you spun the block? I gonna smash it.
A couple times, but I'm a nomad, so it don't matter.
Whatever. So you done spent the block. What were your reasons for spinning the block? What made you spin the block? What made you go back to that if you already separated yourself from it?
Safe, easy.
Safe, easy.
Yeah. It just feel you know what I mean. You don't have to get out of your comfort zone too much when you spin the block. They pretty much know what it is. They know what you are. You know what they are. You know what I mean? I think it's maybe it's a familiarity, a familiarity,
Would you say if you
familiar.
need something familiar that you're afraid, you're fearful? If you need something that's familiar, wouldn't you say that you fear exploring?
No, I don't think that's necessarily fear and exploring. It's just, I guess, I don't know. I think it's just like anybody would feel that way to where you feel like uh, you might have met somewhere on down the line. You know what I mean? And you're like, I still know this motherfucker is still easy. This part is easy, but maybe some things have changed. Maybe that's the gullibleness in it, the naivete of it. The fucking you know what I mean? I think a lot of times spinning the block too. Coming from a guy standpoint, as stated, it's a lot easier. I can deal with this for so long. You know what I mean? I know how much I can deal with this one aspect of it, but if some shit changed, maybe I can do it an extra 3 months to a year. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. Maybe I just did it this. Maybe I did
But
it so
what
many
what
times
do you think makes a person think like things are gonna change or things will be different or
because
like
somebody in that is always, if not both of y'all, one of y'all is always having to forgive or accept some things. You know what I mean?
so that sounds like
If there
somebody
was
being taken advantage of.
right, because if there is some things that this person wasn't, the reason why you left, right? The reason why you leave a person or the reason why you leave a situation is because you don't. There's some part of that person or situation that you don't want to be a part of anymore, right? And when you accept that person again, like in a way, you are still accepting those old ways and shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you see them and you just like, fuck it, I'll just, you know, I didn't like this before. You start giving out the chances and all that shit, and you always end right back up where you was because the person who's taken, they already know how much they have taken, so they're not gonna not wanna have that much space. And now that they got back with you, they figure, oh well, you accepted all that space that I did take. So if I want to take a little bit more, I can take it. No, and
I think that you can influence. I think you can influence somebody to do better if you set boundaries and you stand on them. Like, like you said, I think all of us have spun the block or had the block spun on us, and we decided to jump in on the passenger seat and go down the street with this thug, gang banging, drinking, riding with open containers and guns. For some odd reason, we like bad boys, ladies. That's the reason I brought that up. I think the way hip hop and even just black culture in general has basically taught most brown and black women to allow men to spin the block and be a ride or die. Per me, bringing up the whole jumping in the passenger seat while he got a gun on the side and he driving down the highway drunk as fuck, doing drive-bys. For some odd reason, there's a part of us that desires drama. Um, for some odd reason, there's a part of us because you was just talking about the things that we accept. For some odd reason, For example, I think men like men. I think men like mean ass women. I think, and I think some women like men, especially some women with maybe possibly daddy issues. They like men that are firm with them and talk shit to them, and you know what you turning
There's
your
a,
nose up for.
because there's a happy medium in everything, and men. I mean, even when we're telling you that hard ass exterior ain't always something that somebody want to run up against. You still saying, I still think you like it though. Okay, well, shit. If I'm telling you,
Our
I don't
actions
want
show
to,
that.
huh?
Our actions show that we like it because that's how people
Who?
are able to spin the block. A majority of people, generally speaking, a majority of people.
No, you
We
said that
pray. What I say? Come on.
you you said that you think men like that hard ass exterior from women, right?
You said hard. Don't change up my words. I say I think men like mean ass women.
Mean ass women, right?
Yeah.
And we be and what on what mother what, even on the damn little reels that come through that you see these things. Where do you see these red pill men saying, I like a mean woman?
They act
They,
like it. Their actions. Like you always go by what somebody say. Why you restrict me from coming on Facebook? I didn't restrict you.
I don't know what he's talking about. We don't restrict nobody, but look, Kitty, if a man is telling you he likes the softer side, the more feminine side of you, and all that extra shit, and you saying you just like the mean side. Well,
It's not even something that you have to tell a man. Most men, they treat mean ass women like they golden and they take advantage of the women. It's like they don't like nice women. Those are the ones that, and it's easier to hurt them because they're more vulnerable. Like all that right there is like you can see that plain as day. It's easy to run all over them, and normally most of the time that's what happens, and vice versa. I'm saying men do it to women, but that happens vice versa. What I'm saying is I think that we're taught that this struggle of you have to go through a whole bunch of bad shit before you can even enjoy it. That's just like even with life. We got to go through hell to get to heaven. That just don't make sense to me. That's why I got questions, but that's a whole nother topic. We ain't going that direction. But I just feel like we like toxic shit. And that's why it's easy to spin the block. Normally,
that's
if you walk away from something, that something is not good for you. You decided that something isn't good for you if you
right,
walk away from it.
right.
So why go back? People don't change, and they don't change within a course of what, three to 6 months, or 6 months to 12 months. People don't change like that. Normally they're still working towards it. I'm healing, not healed.
Well, they
So
can, but the thing is that a lot of times, especially because let's put it in a healthy perspective. We know that women are going to say men are always the one that's spinning the block, but y'all do too. But it's okay. Whatever. We'll just
I
leave
mean,
it from
we're participating parties because somebody has
right
to give for somebody to take.
on
That,
both sides, right? And you know
that's
what the problem
admittable.
is that whoever the perpetrator is, I mean, or whoever
The perpetrator.
not the perpetrator, but the whoever the person is that is the in the relationship that is the one who is doing the fucking shit that makes them have to split up in the first place. When they come back, they figure it's just this one thing that you don't like, right? I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, maybe you don't. Maybe the motherfucker don't like to open up the door for you. Don't like to open up the car door for you. And this motherfucker come back around and he says, "This is the one thing that you don't like is me not opening up the car door." And he don't see nothing wrong with it, but he opened it up two, three, four times. And then that one time when you call yourself mad and you want the door open, and nigga don't open the door, and then we right back at square one.
That's
I'm
what
just
I'm
using
saying. Does that not sound like motherfucker crave some toxic shit?
right because you knew that that door wasn't always gonna be open for you when you wanted it to. So just get your ass in the car.
I don't know what's going on, Johnny. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about, baby. But yeah. I just think that we like a little drama here and there for some odd reason that is sexually attractive. A little drama is. Because what you gonna do after a breakup? What's the first thing you're gonna do after a breakup? What are you gonna do to make up after a breakup?
Or most time or sometime you don't want to make up. What about when you don't want to make up and somebody spin the block? You know what it is, kid. It ain't got nothing to do with you know what I'm talking about. It ain't got nothing to do with it ain't got nothing to do with the relationship or nothing. I'm spinning the block because you didn't answer this phone at 1:37 in the morning.
Yeah, but and then not just that. People cross boundaries. If I tell you no, I don't want to talk to you.
Uh-huh.
You shouldn't be texting my phone. You shouldn't be calling me. If I tell you to leave me alone, you should respect that and go on about your business. See, and a lot of times women get caught up because we're taught to be nice. We're taught to be not be rude about things or taught to feel bad if we're rude or what the fuck ever. Some of us anyway. Some of us, I guess you could say practice that. We don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. So we try to let you down real easy. I don't want nothing to happen to you bad. I wish you nothing but the best. You're just not for me. And not just that, like, I just need you to leave me alone. Why is it? Do you continue to like, why? Just leave her alone. If a woman say leave me alone, just leave her alone.
Okay, but there's a way that y'all say leave you alone
Ain't
that
no way.
don't
If I say leave me alone, just leave me alone. Because
that don't
honestly,
always mean leave you alone and
and
you
let me
know
say
it.
this. Let me say this. A majority of the time, the leave me alone isn't for you. It's for me. Let me get myself together over here. Because I mean, I'm already sad that you're gone. I miss you already. You come and y'all always want to. I need to see you face to face. Just meet me somewhere. You always want to get up in somebody's face. You know, if you get in my face, you're smelling good.
So why you answer the phone?
Why are you calling?
Mm-mm.
If I say don't call me, why are you calling?
This is the same shit we always get into an argument about, Kitty. This is the same exact shit all the time. It's always for some goddamn odd ass reason in your world. It's
My word.
well, yeah, in your world, it's well, why are you doing this? You don't have to react to what the fuck I'm doing.
Why
Right or
are
wrong.
you doing it though? If somebody say leave me alone, why not just leave them alone?
Because this is guy code.
No, I ain't fuck that.
This is guy code 101. Where there's a
Oh
will, there's a way.
no.
Where there is a
Do you not
will, there's a way.
realize? Do you not realize like there's like segueing into grape culture minus the G?
Oh man, don't start that stupid
I'm
shit.
not starting no stupid shit. I'm just saying if no means
See,
no.
it's
If
soon.
I
See,
say
no.
stop calling me, that's harassment.
So, do you have to answer the phone? This the question. Do you
Check
have to
this
answer the
out.
phone?
Check this out. I
Can't
have
you turn? Can't you turn me
most
in?
definitely, but I'm check this out. I blocked dudes and they have went and got on those little apps
And
that
got
give you a
another
different
number?
yes.
Yeah, and called you again.
That's harassment. And
So
then I'm a mark if I go to the police and tell on a black man.
no, that's not what it is. You not a mark. All that is you done told this fool to leave you alone. Now you want to holler all this black man bullshit. If this motherfucker's a crazy lunatic and you trying to get him up off of you, you should go to the police and get him up off of you.
But
But
I
if you
mean, you
hold on,
saying
hold
that
on,
okay.
hold on. If he's not a crazy lunatic, see, this is where the gray area is for your black ass, and you don't want to talk about it. If he's not a crazy lunatic, and he knows, like you know, there's an inkling of a little twist that you like to give him when you want to give up when you want to do whatever you want to do with him,
Man,
and you know it,
come
and
on.
he just got to call you one time or twice, maybe three times. Maybe y'all got this little code where you call him 1 month, then he call you the next month. You call him back the next month, or maybe it goes by days or weeks.
If
But
I
y'all got a
say
little code, and
don't
you
call me,
answer the phone, kitty. You answer the phone. This is just like when you hollering grape culture, right? This is just like I'm asking you all the time. I ask you this all the time. Is there never time in sex where you maybe possibly voluntarily open up your legs? Is there never a time that is? We are always the aggressor and the attacker in the situation. You see how that fucking then guys
I'm
never
listening.
approach women. Guys, never approach women for nothing more than a conversation, and possibly if you want to go out on a you want to go out to a place where you want to go eat and shit like that, what you need to tell her is, hey, I'm going here. If you want to go, you can go. If not, it's cool, but that's where I'm headed. That's how you need. Don't ask her to go no goddamn where with you, because what Kitty is telling you right now is that no matter what the fuck you do, you are the aggressor. So don't ask them a
I'm not
goddamn
saying
thing.
that. I'm
That's
not saying
exactly what you
you
just said.
twisted
I
my
just you
word.
can't. That's exactly what you just
That is
said.
not
We can
no,
rewind it.
no.
Stop the bullshit. Well
No,
then,
no. What
so
I'm saying is if I'm telling you to stop calling me and you called me 3 times, you called me 4 times, maybe I haven't answered. I block your number. You call me again. That's harassment. And like I was saying, I feel like that is a segue into that great culture. You don't know how to take no for an answer and let that be an answer. That's what I was saying. I wasn't saying that the man is always the aggressor. I wasn't saying all that shit. Don't do that.
what about when a woman does it?
That's what. When she's
When
calling
she
me, and I said vice versa. Bitch, if a
that
nigga
don't
tell you, if a man tells you, my daddy told me if a man, don't let a man tell me more than once. He don't want me. My daddy told me
that's right. But you know the cops, you know what they don't do?
that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, they're not just gonna automatically jump on your female ass. They'll jump on our male ass. But they not just gonna jump on y'all, because sometimes this is the way they look at it. He's crazy. He's crazy. We crazy. Y'all know y'all get away with that shit. Y'all get away with it on way more often basis than we do. As a matter of fact, it's proven even in HR. Women in HR will tell you all the time. There are more women harassing men in the workplace, but men do not report it because they can't stay on it and prove it. Because all that has to happen is just that one time where it looks like to them they've accepted some advance. And well, what about right here? Meanwhile, a female can accept an advance and then say, "I just don't didn't like his advances after that," and he'll be in trouble. And that's how it works. Don't you do that.
I don't. I hear you, and I'm gonna let you be heard, but I ain't gonna say I'll 100% agree with you, for real, for
You
real.
don't never 100% agree with me, and I don't
I
expect
just
you to.
I just feel like our culture has made this toxic shit cool. I mean, I do know that people have certain kinks, but I just feel like
Here's a question, Kitty. If I can get you to agree with me 50.5%
about what? About what?
about anything, if I can get you to agree and come to my side at least 50.5%, you do understand that means you on my side, right? So that means if you 75%, Kitty, you on my side. So you can't play this goddamn game now.
What game am I playing? You confuse me.
Y'all not victims.
No.
Because I
And I
keep asking
always,
this question.
I always make an effort to make sure that it doesn't come off that it's just, women, 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 women. I know men experience a lot of the shit that I
So
be talking.
why you answer the phone, Kitty?
Why do you answer the phone?
So
Because
I want to know from a female standpoint, why do y'all answer the goddamn phone? Why don't you just cut your goddamn number off?
why should I have to go through all of that? Why do I have to? And see, that's the thing. That's the problem I have. You say, okay, we play the victim. We always have to make ourselves, we always have to eh, fix
We not
ourselves to fit in the box. We
we
always
not
got to fix us. Why don't you call? Why don't you stop letting them call you? Well, shit, I done blocked the nigga. He's still calling.
how does how does you have to fit in the box?
Y'all do that to women. Y'all feel like women
All
women
of the
have to
rules
be
are in your
nice.
favor.
Women have to be nice. Women have to be kind. If I tell a dude, prime example, and a majority of women, if you on this field, you can agree with me. There have been times where a dude will shoot his shot at you, and if you like, nah, I'm good. He'll turn around, cuss you out, call you all type of bees and all type of hoes and stuff. Like some men, I'm not saying all men. There have been times when it's just like I'm trying to be nice to keep that from happening because that's happened so much. So now it's more so like, okay, I got a boyfriend. Where he at? Like, if a woman tells you I got a boyfriend, you should cut it off right there. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? It's a vice versa type of situation. Yeah, why does a woman pick up the phone? Most of the times because we're taught, like, be cordial. I don't want to have any type of turbulence with you. I don't want no drama with you. So I'm trying to be nice. Sometimes people be trying to make the breakup more comfortable, I guess you could say, or less dramatic and stuff like that.
You're just trying to make it sound better.
No, I'm not trying to make anything sound better. I'm speaking on all types of situations and
I
circumstances.
understand,
You think
Kitty.
one way. You think one
No,
way. Yes, you
I'm a
do.
guy. I'm a guy. What do you want me to do?
There goes that grape culture. I'm a guy.
I think one way. I'm a
Listen,
guy.
listen. Exactly. Like, stop excusing that shit. Start thinking two ways.
I don't have to.
And there goes that culture, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
don't have to. This
You
ain't
don't
just your
have to
world.
just because you're a guy. You don't have to just because
No,
you're a guy.
that's not what I said. I said
I'm
because
a
this just
guy.
ain't your no,
I'm a
because
guy.
this just ain't your world. This just ain't your world.
It's not about it just being my world.
Yeah, so what you're telling me is either I need to start coming to your side and thinking like you, meanwhile you ain't got to think like me at all. Because any goddamn the whole culture is shifted towards you. You are the gatekeeper to the glory hole. You are the gatekeeper, no matter how you look at it. As soon as you say no, we better stop, and you fucking know it.
Who is this?
So if we don't stop, or if we approach in any kind of awkward manner where a motherfucker says, "Well, that's part of grape culture," it's too easy for you to say that. So I'm asking you this question, Kitty, that you keep avoiding, and it's very clear why you're avoiding it
I
because it's
didn't
too
avoid the
easy.
question. I
Yeah.
answered the question. I said that women are taught to be kind, to be
Oh, so that's the
ladylike,
reason why you
to
answer the
act like a
phone.
lady.
That's the reason why you answer the phone.
And a lot of times you don't want the situation to escalate. I just went through this whole, you ain't listen to shit I said. You want the breakup to be smooth. You don't want no turbulence. You don't want every time I see you it's tension. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able a grown folks, adults break up like that to where I can exist, because a lot of times I don't want to have to separate. I want our friends to feel like they gotta pick one of us. It's a breakup. Shit can go
They
bad.
don't. They,
Separation.
they don't
They can
have
go
to.
bad.
They don't have to. You all
So
you got to
what
do is
I'm
just make sure
saying
you
is,
don't see the other person.
what I'm saying is if we're in the same corners, in the same circles, 9 times out of 10, we're gonna have to coexist. So a lot of times women I'm not saying women, some people, I'm talking about people, period. This is a mind frame. I'm not just speaking for women. Some people like for it to be smooth, run smoothly, the breakup to run smoothly. So I'm picking up the phone because maybe you need some closure. I'll give you that, but the answer is still no. We cannot be together.
But okay, so that's fine, Kitty. But in that same vein, you don't have a problem not picking up the phone for some of them, or you telling me that you pick up the phone for all your past buddies because because you feel bad and you trying to be kind and be a lady.
No,
Is that what you telling
I've, de-
me?
I've definitely just not answered the phone at all. I most definitely have.
That's my point.
Okay,
Every
what's
guy, every guy, see what I'm saying? This is my point. Every guy that you sitting up here trying to say, oh, well, why do you keep calling? Well, all of them you're not picking up the phone for. I'm just talking about the ones that you picking up the phone for, and you trying to sit up here and fuck with me and put me all up in this goddamn extra bullshit. And I want everybody, ladies and gentlemen, to pay attention to what the fuck
I'm
is
not
going on.
fucking with you.
So I'm gonna ask you again for the if you want me to be a little bit more specific for the ones you do pick up the phone for. Why?
I don't hate you. You're not a bad person, obviously, if I'm still picking up the phone.
Because you want some of that.
Oh,
And that's what the fuck it is.
everybody don't always be on that nigga.
Kitty, Kitty, is you telling me is you telling me Johnny come lately at 1:30 in the morning when he drunk and you been out there in the club and you caught a little glimpse of him and he just said, fuck it. I'm gonna call. We ain't talk to each other in a minute, but goddamn it, I seen you and I'm drunk as a motherfucker. Hey girl. Hey girl. Just one time, maybe? And you pick why did you pick up that goddamn phone? Because you wanted that. That's what it was. And you need to admit it.
Tasia,
Because
do not pump the
Johnny come
brakes.
lately can come and get it when he want to. But Paul come early, you don't pick up the phone for that nigga at all. And he knows it. He knows you can't stand his black ass. You done called the cops on him and everything. He don't shit. Fuck it.
Bruh, that is
Mm.
still, we're still not finna sit here and excuse the fact that if I say leave me alone, I don't want to see you anymore, I don't want to talk to you anymore, let me heal, let me go on by my business. And then a lot of times, some of you niggas don't even spin the block unless you see that I'm already with somebody. And vice versa too. Women do the shit too.
Way more than men.
Why do we always have to add a motherfucking
Because I
roster?
like to. Because I like it. Because
For
it keeps my
real.
teeth white.
Everything don't need no damn motherfucking statistics. God damn it. Fuck you. The fuck?
So, back to facts.
Back to your opinion, nigga. That's why I be telling y'all, get up in these comments, because just because it's said on this platform don't mean it's right. These are opinions only.
Uh-uh.
These are
On
opinions. These are opinions.
everybody,
These are opinions.
everybody who comments on my behalf, they are under the tutelage of 4-5. And they have been under the tutelage for quite some time. And they know that I do nothing but tell the truth. Kitty, I tell the truth
Be
as
your
it is.
opinions. They be your opinions. They be some strong opinions to where a person may be wavered or influenced. But those are your, that's how you think.
No,
There may
that's
be a, there may be a vast majority or minority that think like you, but that doesn't mean it's right if I think differently.
there is a conscious in all of us. And that's from what I speak from, Kitty. And you trying to avoid the fact
So,
that
so check this out. Check this out. Just like I don't pick up the phone for all the niggas, you don't call all of it. Why are you calling her?
because she the one
Why are
that
you calling her?
because she my bottom bitch.
Boy, I can't. I cannot with you. Why are you calling her?
Hmm?
You probably got 30 other bitches that will gladly let you spin the block, no problem. But you're fucking with this one. She probably the good girl, matter of fact. She'll cause no, oh,
Yes. Yes. She the good girl.
she the
She
good
the
one. She don't give
yeah,
no trouble. She don't do a whole bunch of talking back. But
yeah,
she not gonna deal with your shit. So she feisty. And that's why you keep on moving the fuck around anyway. Cause she got boundaries you can't cross. But if she tells you I'm serious this time, I don't, yeah, I did it a couple of times. We spun the block and I got in the car. I'm dumb. You know, I was a crash dummy. But now I don't want to be a crash dummy no more. If
well,
she is telling you this and she's being real with you, just leave me alone. I don't want to be enemies. I want us to be cool. But we can't keep doing this. Leave her the fuck alone. Why are you still calling her?
because I don't want to be enemies either.
Why I'm even arguing this point with you. You'll never see it. You'll never see the glass half full. It's always gonna be half
No,
empty.
I am seeing it half full. What is
No,
wrong with you?
no, you see it half empty all the time.
Okay, well, what's that shit you like to say? I can't stand. Damn it, we have to agree to disagree. Shit, because that's what it's gonna be.
I mean, if that's what it's gonna be, but like for real, don't do that. Don't do that.
And
Just
then I can't stand.
tell her,
Listen,
leave her alone. If she tell you, don't call me no more, I'm done with you. Let that be it. And if she reach back out, then you make the decision if you want to deal with her or not. If she reach out, but give her time to figure that shit out.
maybe he need to be the one to reach back out because she's so goddamn stubborn and hard headed. See, you trying to say that? Oh, see, I'm sick of this,
We
Kitty.
wasn't talking about it in that way.
She's a hard-headed. You just said she's feisty. That means she's hard-headed. She can be led, but she hard-headed as a motherfucker. You know, sometimes you can't get them stallions to just sit their ass down. You got to, goddamn it, there's shit you got to do. You got to wrangle their ass. You got to wrangle them down. And now this third time that I done left, this third time that I done left, you done said to yourself you was done with me, but baby, you not. And I can't be done with you. And you got to hold on. You got to hold on. And I'm gonna hold on. And this is what we gonna do together. Now I'm gonna
Oh
act
my
right this go
God.
round.
No, you're not.
Yes,
So
I am.
then
I'm gonna
you know you're not gonna act right. Matter of
yes.
fact, before you hit her up, before you even text her, you and another one of your hoes was on Facebook going back and forth.
We just went through a bad
Right.
time.
He sounds just like him.
Well, guess what? You picked up the phone, didn't you? Taisha Easter. Didn't you pick up the phone, girl? You picked it up just to hear it. That's the reason why you can say he sound just like these motherfuckers. Because you picked up the phone, didn't you? Yeah, let's talk about it. Why you pick up the phone, Taisha?
Oh,
Miss
boy,
Easter.
do not entertain this boy. Do not entertain this
See?
bullshit.
See, she said, yep, like a fool. But why did you pick up the phone, Miss Easter? Because you wanted it. You wanted it.
What?
You know what it is.
That just because we reunite does not always mean we finna fuck.
Oh, oh, it's gonna go down at some point.
No, it's not.
It's gonna go down at some point because you like it
No,
too. Because you like it too. That's the reason
every
why you're setting me back. You know that's a big part of it. You know it's a big part of it. Don't you sit there and lie like that. Don't you sit there and lie through your teeth like that.
what if you don't even like the dangling no more? What if you're not even turned on by that person anymore? How about that?
Then why did you pick up the goddamn phone? Because y'all
Why
know.
in the fuck did he call the
Be-
phone?
What's the top five reason? What's in the top five reasons of why a man fucks with a woman? What do you think is in the top five reasons?
We already know number one.
What's
Really,
the number one?
the other four probably don't even matter
They do matter, but well, whatever you think is number one. What's the number one for me?
because because y'all love putting y'all dangling in something.
No, not in something.
That's number one.
Not in something.
That's
Not in
number one.
something.
That's number one.
No, it's not in something. The one you talking about like to put it in you.
Bro, you out of line. But okay, so boy, nah, y'all funny on this here app for real, for real. Y'all funny on this here.
Y'all know it. You know I'm telling the
Boy,
truth.
no,
Yeah, you know I'm telling the truth about it. That's where it is.
no, you just a man. That's all.
No, no,
You
nuh-uh.
just a
See,
man.
that's why me and you can talk about it.
You
That's
just
why
a
me and
man.
you can talk about it. And you know I'm telling the goddamn truth over here.
Oh my God. But why y'all be saying some real nasty stuff though? What if he told her no? When they was breaking up, what if he told her the coochie ain't that good? No way. I only want it when I'm drunk. What if he tell her some shit like that?
All she gonna say is when see, here's
Uh,
what the
what?
here's what the key is. All she's gonna say is when she picks up the phone. This is what she gonna say. I thought she said you only like my cha when you drunk.
Bro,
And he gonna say,
this
baby,
is
uh,
too
uh,
much.
but when did I say that? That's what he gonna say. When did I say that? He gonna
That's
say, when
what
did I
I'm
say that?
saying. Y'all niggas is toxic. Y'all niggas are toxic, bro. Y'all toxic.
Who
Y'all
is
toxic.
y'all or us?
Y'all
Or
niggas toxic.
oh, well, are we talking about? Uh,
You're
I don't.
confirming just how toxic y'all niggas are.
Who?
You.
When you say niggas, niggas is all inclusive with male
Well,
and
every
female.
motherfucker body. Y'all toxic. All y'all toxic. I want no parts of it. Leave me
That's
the
what.
fuck alone. If
Well,
you don't
you
mean me no good, leave me the fuck alone. I want no parts of it. All you
yeah,
nasty sucker fuckers. I
you
don't
got
want no parts of it.
you got a Johnny come lately.
No, I don't,
Yeah,
actually.
you do.
No, I
Yes, you do.
don't. No, I don't.
Every one of y'all do it.
Yeah,
How
you ain't like women don't be having control of their
are
choices.
you? How old
Like,
are
if
you?
I tell my girl to sit down, she's obedient. Bitch, sit
E-
down.
Every
Yeah.
woman past the age of 32
Nigga, I'm
has
perfect.
every woman past the age of 32 has a Johnny come lately. He can call at
No.
171. Yes, he can. He can call at 1:45 in the morning. He can call at
Or
2:30.
niggas may think that.
He can
You may
call at
think
2:30
that.
in the afternoon.
No.
And you gonna go to Papa Do's and get a few
Listen,
drinks and talk
listen
all
to me.
good
I
and then
don't
you gonna
care.
say to him, I want some
Listen
of that.
to me. Listen to me. I don't care if he pull up in my yard. I'm not even opening the door.
Yes, you will. You
On
not even like
blood.
that.
On
You
blood now.
you not even like that.
I'm
That's why you putting it on blood now.
on
Cause
blood now.
yeah, you putting it on blood. That's why you putting it on blood now. Cause them niggas don't exist. It's too easy.
Bro. I'm just saying, everybody different. I'm just speaking
No,
on me right now. This shit got a
no,
little
man.
personal.
You know different.
Shit got a little personal.
You know different.
This shit got a
You
little personal.
yeah, you got a Johnny come lately, and when he show up at the
I
front
really
door
don't.
step with some Papa Do's.
Boy, boo. Boy, boo. If he comes to my door with some Papa Do's, I'm gonna send him on his way because that means he done had to go to Texas and he done rode all the way back, and that food probably spoiled in this weather.
It ain't spoiled. He got a dry ice packed, and it's ready to go. And you
Boy,
sitting up there, you like boy, and then
we
you
gonna
say
agree to disagree.
we gonna have to heat this up in the oven. He says that's what I said. That's what I already know, because you got to heat it up in the oven. It can't be heated up in the microwave, so it's gonna take some time.
We just gotta agree to disagree on this topic because you got me fucked up.
Because you know it's gonna happen. You gonna heat up that shit, and y'all gonna
No,
talk.
I just think that if a woman tells you, and I'm so serious right now, if a woman
You
tells
gonna eat that shrimp hamdulli.
if a woman tells you leave me alone, I want to be left alone. I really need to get over you. Like, yeah, I am stupid. Every time you call, I answer. But right now, I really want to just get over you so I can do something about my own healing. We're not going to work out. Our situation is toxic as fuck. And I'm really tired of wasting our time. If a woman tell you some shit like to leave her alone, she is trying to heal. If a man tell you something like that, bitch, he is trying to heal. Leave that man alone.
But when he,
If
but
you really love somebody, you do shit like that for them.
fellas, stop listening to this goddamn bullshit. And you pull up at her goddamn house with that shrimp scampi playing Luther Vandross. Still in love.
Boy, boo.
With
Lies,
you.
lies,
Yeah,
deception,
yeah, that's
lies
what y'all gonna do.
and
That's
deception.
what you gonna do.
Lies and deception. If a woman say leave her alone, leave her alone. Go away.
No, that's not what you listen. If you are crazed fool, and or you don't even feel like you're a crazed fool, and she has made you feel that way because she's called the cops, you probably do need to step away, my friend. But if you know you that Johnny come lately, y'all know who y'all are. I've been Johnny come lately on a many of occasions in my lifetime.
I'm sick of it.
And I have many
I'm
of
sick of it.
friends who are all single. Not God damn it, and they have been Johnny come latelys as well.
I'm sick of this. This show is
They've
over.
been the dude that you done went to do. You went to Papa Do's with. You went to Papa Do's with Billy.
Ain't nobody
But
took
at
no Papa Do's with
145, you
Kiddy.
was with at 145, you was with Johnny come lately. And you know what it is. And you know how you do it, Kitty. You know how your girls do it. You know how all these girls on this show do it. That's the reason why Miss Easter stopped talking. Because she don't want to answer this one question.
Oh,
Why did you answer the goddamn phone, girl? Why did you answer the goddamn phone?
boy, shut up. You full of shit. You full of shit. Ladies, I guess we just got to start going to the police on them. And
Oh,
we,
yeah,
even
well then,
if we talk not to go to the police on y'all, but this sounds like I need to just go to the police.
and your friend gonna pick up the phone, and you know it. So it don't matter.
She gonna pick up the phone. What you
Yeah,
mean?
she gonna pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone and do it.
Why ain't Danish answer the phone? Why is she picking up the say, boy? She just hit you. She done called the police on you. You can't do da. And then they gonna get to talking.
Nah.
You know how it go. Cause all y'all chase after.
No, not to try. Nah, I don't fuck with trifling bitches, so I can't relate.
Yeah, yeah, you do.
I don't fuck with trifling hoes, so I
Yeah,
can't
you do.
relate. No, I
Yeah, you
don't.
do.
I may
All of
have
y'all.
in my past, but right now, as a grown ass motherfucking woman nearing her 40th year, baby, I'm too smart for that.
In I don't care at what age
Uh-uh.
y'all are. If there is more than three of y'all,
I ain't but two. We
oh well,
good.
then it's one. Well, one of y'all is nasty as a motherfucker. Then
Nah.
yeah, because it's got to be. It has to be a balance with y'all.
Like, bro, what type of bitches you be fucking with?
I'm looking at all of y'all.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, Chitty.
You're looking at all the
Because
nasty
you probably the nasty one.
ones.
That's the reason why you trying to make up.
Who?
You probably the nasty one out of the two. You probably the nasty freak out of the two, and that's why you trying to take up for everybody.
What you mean by the nasty freak?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Well,
You know
let's
exactly
be
what I'm talking about.
perfectly clear.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
What the right? I'm like, what the hell?
Every one of y'all, the ones
What
that you,
they got to do with the conversation we was holding?
well,
We were
you,
talking about, you said if there's more than 3 homegirls, y'all sharing niggas. And I
somebody,
said, oh, well, with me, it ain't but 2 of us.
well, yeah, then y'all have at least one time.
Now. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you like this: a lot of niggas nasty. They know for a fact we best friends. They'll come up out her motherfucking inbox into mine. That's for
yeah,
goddamn show.
yeah. This happens.
But
This is what I
y'all
just said.
niggas nasty like that.
Didn't I just say that he's gonna call your friend?
Not a nigga I don't fuck with.
Oh, you don't think so? You don't think so?
I can speak for me. I can't speak for other whores. Damn, am I late getting here? What time you thought we was gonna start, baby? It's noon o'clock every day. It's time to go now. It's time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Miss Easter, you don't get to keep commenting until you tell us why you picked up the goddamn phone, girl. I done told you this already. And you too, Kitty. I'm getting sick of this goddamn shit. Now, here's what the real deal is, and this is what it's going to be, and this is how it's going to go down
boy,
from here on out. When y'all sit up here and y'all do this breakup, makeup shit, y'all know what it is. Every one of y'all.
I'm at an
And
age where I'm not making up no more.
Kitty, are you telling me you don't have a 1:45 a.m.?
No, I'm happily in a
That's cause
relationship.
that's cause he probably in the
I'm in a
BFF.
very happy relationship.
That's I don't get it. I don't believe you. I
I
don't
am
believe
very
you.
much in love.
With what?
Someone. I am
You know
very much in love with
you
someone.
you do know why I'm laughing, right?
Get you some business, bro. Anyway, y'all,
She
it's
know why I'm laughing.
time.
She know why I'm laughing, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Easter, you got about 2 more minutes to get to answering the question. Cause I'm gonna tell you this: next time I see your ass commenting, see, look, that's what it is. The next time I see your ass commenting in any other show that we on, I'm gonna be on your ass every time, Miss Easter, cause you didn't
Oh
answer the
my
question,
god.
just like Kitty didn't. Y'all don't want to admit.
I definitely answered the question. You just wanted me to give you an answer that you wanted to orchestrate. No,
So so
that's
you
not
answer
how
the
this works.
you answer the
Not
phone
how
because you
I answered that question.
but you answer the phone at 1:45 a.m. because you like the tallywhacker and you don't want to tell the
I
truth
don't
about it.
answer the phone anymore.
When was the last time you answered the phone, Kitty?
Back in
2 weeks ago.
2017. In 2000,
2 weeks ago.
back in
2
2000.
weeks ago.
Why is
two
it?
weeks ago.
I don't know why he keep coming up with 145. That sounds like a lucky number to me. I don't know where that number came from, girl. This
She
nigga
know
is
what it
a
is.
fool.
You know what it is too.
I
That
don't
that
know. I don't know nothing about that. Like I said, I'm very much in love.
1:45 a.m.
I'm very, very um
The I
respectful to my man.
listen. The hour between 1:45 and 2:45 a.m. is when the chochai
Discussed ever.
is at its most vulnerable point, and
No.
all you women's know it. That's why you answer at that time.
I'm
It's
not
called the
answering.
witching hour.
And ladies, I suggest that you don't stop answering. Cause you just heard this man. Why do y'all answer?
That's
So
because
I'm a guy. I'm gonna keep calling, regardless of what you told me to do. So stop answering, ladies.
she just
Stop
answered it
answering,
3 weeks
ladies.
ago. She
Keep
just answered it
answering.
3 weeks ago. That's why she telling y'all not to answer it because that's how y'all run in cycles. You'll let him come in at 1:45 a.m. on a Tuesday and then won't see him for the next 3 to 6 months and be calling, telling all the rest of the girls, don't do it, girl, don't do it, don't do it. Meanwhile, she'd
Oh
been the
my
one that
God.
just did it 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God. Don't do it, ladies. If he called at 1:45 a.m., hit your ignore button, turn over and go right back
Don't
to
listen to
sleep.
Kitty. Don't
He
listen to
don't
Kitty because
want shit. He
Kitty
just
just
want to
had
waste
her
more of your time.
Kitty just had her itch scratched. That's why she talking that shit, girls.
Oh God, no, I haven't. I
Yes,
just
you have. Ladies and gentlemen, I just laid out the program to you. You know
ladies
what
and
it
gentlemen,
is.
don't listen to this nigga because he don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Yeah, they know I know what I'm talking about, Kitty, and you know I know what I'm talking about. You know good and damn well that the reason why you got a 1:45 a.m. just like Miss Easter. This is why y'all on here
No,
talk.
neither one of us got 1:45 a.m.ers. We are taking women.
Well, then he getting it at 1:45 a.m. when he want to, and he making sure your phone ain't ringing at that time too. You can guarantee that.
I promise you. Only way they won't answer is if they in a deep sleep. That D be talking to them. Why do y'all
Yeah.
think we're not like y'all? We don't go stick our pussies in holes in walls and call them glory holes. We're not like y'all.
No, but your church I can
We're
get
not
talked
like
to.
y'all.
Your church I can get
We
talked to.
got we we've had toys forever to get that shit off of our
Yeah,
chest.
but
To
it
release it.
desensitizes y'all.
Like
And
women are not over sexualized like y'all. Y'all the ones be thinking with your dick, and that's the reason because you wouldn't answer because you didn't answer my question like it should have been answered. And the
what
reason y'all
what's the question?
calling,
What's
but
the
you know
question?
what? You did answer my question. You said because he wants to stick it in your hole. Y'all niggas, all
That's not
y'all
what I
like to
said.
stick
That's
it.
not what.
Y'all like that is what you said. You
What was
said
the
it like a
question then, kid?
motherfucker. When
What was
I
the question,
asked you
kid?
why are you calling,
Because
you had a whole conversation with me to prove your point. You asked me a whole
yeah,
bunch of questions just to
because you gonna
confirm.
let me do it. Because that's why you picked up the phone.
No,
Because you gonna let me do it. You lying.
hold on. How you know how toys feel?
You
How
know that
you
you
know
know
how toys feel,
because
Rolo?
every woman tells us
What
exactly how.
about
I don't like it like I like you. That's
you
what they all say.
lying? We tell y'all got big dicks and y'all be little and all type of shit. Like,
We know it. We know y'all. We know y'all lying. But you know what y'all be
we
doing
fake
though.
orgasms and everything.
You sure do, and you take it all up in the face, and it ain't no big deal, is it? Because you answering that phone at 1:45 a.m. just like I said.
Not me.
Yeah, you is.
And ladies, if you answering that phone at 1:45, matter of fact, my phone
Then how
shut
you know
down.
what size his dick is?
My phone is all calls, all access. Unless you my man, your access is denied after 10 any fucking way.
I asked you one question at 1:45 a.m. How you know what size his dick is then? Because you've been answering that phone at 1:45 a.m. That's how you know what size his dick is. Anyway,
Bro.
it's 101.
That
Ladies
right.
and
That,
gentlemen.
thank you. Nah. Don't read that comment out
You
loud.
just
Nah, nigga, don't mumble it.
no. I
No,
didn't say
read
it.
it. Read it
No,
out loud.
no,
You said
no.
you call a certain woman because you like to stick her. That's exactly what he said, E.
At 1:45 a.m., you got them right. There is one or two that I can spin the block on because I'm a man. And
Solid.
you are women, and
That's
y'all got y'all's men that you like to answer the phone for at 1:45 a.m. too.
my
See, because
man.
I'm a realist. I'm a
I like
realist.
answering the phone for my man at 1:45.
Yeah, that man that you can answer
My
the phone for at
man.
1:45 a.m.
My man at one.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
You
not
keep playing that
answering
game.
no phone. That's right, Miss Deborah. Don't answer that phone, Miss Deborah.
Deborah been answering that phone at 1:45 a.m. every 6 months since she was goddamn 22, and she know it.
Boy, fuck you. Miss Deborah not answering. That's right, Miss Deborah. Girl power. Don't answer that
Miss
phone.
Deborah been
Don't
answering
answer
that
that phone.
phone at 1:45
I
a.m. every
appreciate
6 months since she was 22 goddamn years old. And you and Miss Easter been answering it every three
Oh
to
my
four
God.
months at 1:45 a.m.
I'm
since you was at
not
least
answering.
27. You niggas is some liars. And I'm not gonna let you do it to my people no more.
Child, this man is too serious. We going over. Miss Deborah said, no, the hell I haven't. God damn it. You heard what Miss Deborah said.
Yeah. Yeah, you keep lying about it all you
Oh
want to, Deborah.
my God. This is too
I
much.
know what your timeline is.
This
The
is too
longest any one of y'all can last on that 1:45 a.m. And he knows it too, is about 7.5 months. If he gets
Oh
past that,
my
he
God.
ain't gonna be able to ever hit it again. And y'all let him get it.
No. Shout out to my ladies out there who know how to control their third member of their party. Shout
You
out to y'all.
can't. You
And
can't.
shout out
You
to
lie.
the men out there who can control themselves too. Much love to y'all. So much love to y'all.
We have to deal with y'all crazy asses. That's the reason why we can only call once every your timeline, whatever it is.
Nah, y'all do shit like that when you break up. When you find out the grass not green on the other side, that's when y'all go to calling and spinning the
Mm.
block
It
again.
ain't got nothing to do
You
with
gotta spin the
breaking
block
up.
to the suburbs because you done went down there in the hood and found out that shit was ghetto as fuck.
Yeah, but
Now you
but
trying to spin the block in the suburbs where the
mm,
mansion at.
mm-mm. I
Yeah.
spin the block. Exactly.
Yeah, you thought the grass was green on the other side, then you found out it was cow manure over there. It stinks.
Wrong. I knew there wasn't no
It
there ain't no
stinks.
goddamn grass. I already knew there wasn't no goddamn grass in the goddamn ghetto. There ain't nothing but dirt or concrete. We already knew that. I get that. I get that ass every time I want it. I get it once every 3 to 6 months
My
at
God.
1:45 a.m.
Ladies
And
and
you know what it
gentlemen,
is.
we are going over time. It is 5 minutes 12 past the hour. Thank you all for tuning in on today with us here at War of the Roses. Y'all make sure that you stay tuned. Watch my guy 45. He got some things going on. Tell him what you got going on, nigga.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is 4-5 with 4-5. Y'all know what it is. Shall be posting up here pretty soon, and we got some things that I've been working on. You know what I'm saying? We just started the scheduling is getting a little bit harder because everybody's on the concrete doing their own thing, but you know that's just how it goes. But I'm coming at your ass. Just like I do all the time on any other platform, I come at you with the goddamn truth on things. Just like I'm going to say this. Viva la 1:45 a.m.ers. I'm still with you, fellas. I know what they doing, and I know they lying. And they know they lying too,
Gentlemen,
because they like to
boys and
answer them
girls,
goddamn phone.
and all of the alphabet crew. You asked for it, so here it is. 4-5 with 4-5, a Microwave Dreams podcast, where if ifs and buts was cherries and nuts, we'd all have a merry motherfucking Christmas.
Y'all support the movement. I love you. I want you to love yourselves, ladies. I don't give a fuck after 10 o'clock. If that man is not your nigga, he ain't got no business calling you. And you've already heard this man confirm the games that these niggas play. Do not answer that phone, sis. He's poisonous.
1:45 is changing to 9:45
He's
then, fellas.
poisonous. I do not have time for this motherfucking ignorance. Y'all have a wonderful day. It's your girl, Kiddy Sings.
You know what it is. It's that boy 4-5.
We
Not the
love
boy.
you. We want you to love yourselves. Y'all come back and chat with us next week. We out this bitch. Bye.